everybody. Well, we're back here at the Street Machine Nationals or Street Rod Nationals for the final day for us is Saturday. But I hadn't got around to everything I'd hoped I would have. So today I'm going to try to pick up my pace a little bit and probably do a little bit more walking and maybe a little less talking. But anyway, a bigger crowd here today, more cars here today. I'm going to walk around, try to get what I didn't get, but the problem with that is a lot of times the cars have moved from where they were the day previously. But either way, you're going to see a lot of good cars today, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So anyway, let's get at this and see what's out here. Well, this 69 Camaro convertible caught my eye here. I've got the Goodwrench number 3 on there, as you know, made famous by Dale Earnhardt. And I really enjoyed watching Dale race years ago. What is this right here, guys? Ready for the beach. The shade really makes the paint look good on that Hugger orange Camaro there, doesn't it? The shadows that wind up being on, or whatever. '72 Monte Carlo, boy, that one looks really good, doesn't it? I like that one. And that Nova looks pretty good too there. Was this a 55 with a flip up front end here? Oh, you can see the Hemi from here on that little roadster there. Got a small supercharger on there. Like I say, I'm just going to try to walk more today and talk less. Because there's just so much here to see, there's no way I'll get to see it all. But I like to bring you all that I can. So that if you can't be here, at least you get an idea of what it was like here at the show. I saw this 55 Nomad yesterday going down the road. I think they waved at me, if I'm not mistaken.
And now this is beautiful. No rain right now. I mean, last year, remember, it rained on us every day. I said, I don't wipe it off on this.
Pretty color on that. Hey, if you watch the channel a lot, you're probably figuring out what colors I like, and if I don't like them, I usually don't say much about it, but at least you know the ones I do like. Now this is the original color on this truck right here, but I saw a later model pickup where that wasn't the original color, that they had painted it that color, and I guess it was a like a mid-'80s Chevy truck. Later on today when it gets hotter, I will try to go into the showroom, because I know on the first video that I did where I filmed Thursday, I said I would try to get to it, and I didn't get to it yesterday, so today is my last chance. There's some bright paint on that mid-80s Chevy pickup there. I remember filming a purple 55 Chevrolet yesterday and talking about it. Here's a 56 in purple and white. I actually like that color combo there. It looks good. And here's a GTO. This one a Judge. Just showing the GTO. But I like the hideaways. Old Chevrolet, probably 40s, well 48 there on the tags, what he's got. And is this a 63, 62, somewhere in that era? Galaxy. GMC. There's Wagner's, if I'm saying that right, auto air. Old delivery van of some type. '70 Chevelle SS. I see he ducted his exhaust out the side here, though. It wasn't wasting no time going through mufflers, which they're probably hooked up. It's got a cutout, electric cutout in there. Got a faint flame job on this black 55 here. And look at the big blower sticking out of the hood of that GMC pickup there. '61 Chevrolet got a snorkel scoop on it there. It's a post car. And there goes a big truck. Here's a Jaguar. I have no idea what year model it is. It is a convertible, but they have put a Corvette engine in here. That probably made a difference. Wow, look at that yellow truck. I really like it. So that's a really nice pickup. There's old Buick. That one that had the fenders removed on the front and back. Yesterday, I didn't even know what it was. There's a Starliner. I always like these cars. They're long and straight, got that big fin going down. Bright green on that Camaro there. What is that? That's a Buick. It says Invicta there on the badge in there. I'm not familiar with it either, but it's, judging by the shape of the body, I guess it's early 60s. And here's a couple of Crosby's. I saw a couple yesterday up on the main street by the display building up there, or convention center, that they were just totally restored. Bugatti? There's an international pickup truck. They two-toned that one there, didn't they? Like that gold black on that convertible. What I think is a 63 Chevy Wagoneer. Boy, that looks really clean. And it looks pretty stock too, other than the wheels there. It's a Rambler convertible. Wow, look at that Olds 88. I like the bright blue and the white there. There's a Galaxy convertible. Got a big block in there. Says 460 on the breather. This one I got to stop at. This is a little unusual. It's a Dodge pickup truck. Anyway, it says Lucy Van Pelt's psych ward. As you know, on the old Charlie Brown, she always had a little help desk set up. It says the doctor is in, and I guess she would give, I guess, questionable advice sometimes. Well, that's neat. They're having fun with this. And look, I just saw this on the door. It says the Red Baron. As you know, it's the imaginary pilot that Snoopy fights there on the Stop With Camel. If you're familiar with it, and I guess I know more about Charlie Brown than I should probably. There's a COE down here beside this Cougar. Nice 55. Nice, clean, straight Galaxy right there. Sorry about that. Is that a Torino there? Got the hideaways. Another orange Chevrolet truck there that's similar to that one we saw a while ago. This one looks a little bit lighter colored. Wow, look at that camper being pulled by that blue Ford truck there. That's a nice setup. Does it say camper special back there on the back? I'll walk back there in a second and see, but here's a red and white, or almost orange and white or cream 56. No, it says Sport Custom, but they did make a camper special that was set up just for pulling campers. This is really convenient though, isn't it? Here's a T-Bird, probably late 50s, early 60s. And here's a much newer T-Bird compared to that one. And here's another. Let's see. Well, they've done a lot to this one, haven't they? It's a Jeep Wagoneer. I don't know if you've ever watched it before, but in Alaska, each year on 4th of July, they have a deal where they take cars and they fly them off the side of a cliff. And I couldn't believe it this year when I saw they had a Jeep Wagoneer that they actually rolled down the side of that cliff, or actually jumped off that cliff. They, I think, hang a bungee or something around the accelerator and hold it wide open, put it in gear, and just let it take off. So you can look that up on YouTube, but it's pretty entertaining to watch. But I still can't believe they threw a Jeep off the side like this. That Corvette looks like it's in good condition. A 73. I saw that back bumper on there. I think this one's sitting up pretty high too. I like it. You got that late 60s Chevy sitting on the ground there. You got this one lowered too. Well, this team there is really clean too. Those are starting to get more and more collectible now as they're getting a few more years on. But they're still new enough where a lot of people are still using them for daily transportation too. Now there's a purple pickup. Now this is really neat looking. Here's a little Falcon, and it looks pretty basic. Figure it's probably still got 6-cylinder in there. But then you look over in the hood and you see they've put LS power in here. So this is what you would call a sleeper. It's very unassuming. Nobody would think it would get out of its own way. But it's got plenty of power. Look at this hearse. And it does have a passenger there. says this is a Jensen, which I'm not familiar with Jensens. It does have a V8 engine in there though. Here's another Avante. Now you can get one of these early 70s Camaros with a split bumper or full bumper. This one went with no bumper. He removed the brackets too. It looks like just cleaned it up there in the front. Studebaker there. Some Buick Regal. Well, check out the flame job on that green one there. Well, this yellow and green look good sitting together here, don't they? I might have to make these my thumbnail or something. As you can see, there is a amusement park right here beside the convention center. So if anytime during the weekend, if you want to get out and ride a roller coaster, there it is. Just moved the door handles off this 57 here, I see. Cleaned it all up. Oh, you've got a hardcore engine in there, Merlin.
I used to do that. You were talking to me.
Look at that long, low black T-Bird right there. That's a nice cruiser, isn't it? These were really nice for that time period. Old Mustang Mach 1. That body still looks pretty straight there. And there's the split bumper. On the Bandit style Trans Am. That yellow is really bright on this Mustang here. at that double cab truck there. Is that the International? Yeah, it's International double cab. Looks like y'all got it figured out right there. You know. Here's a nice Dodge here. They patinaed it up and even patinaed the engine there. Look. Yeah, they've done a lot to this Dodge pickup here. And that's a little spoiler back here made out of plexiglass. Rusty go. (1970) Plymouth. I don't know if it's Roadrunner or a satellite. I don't see the badge on it. It's got the Roadrunner sticker under the hood though. One kind of plum color there. So Bronco, around the same year model that was made famous by O.J. Simpson years ago.
Even when he retires, he's not.
Look at the little Volkswagen group back here. There's one of the super sport Impalas. Yeah, I'm looking to see more of those keep showing up because they were really nice. I guess sporty family car when they came out. (1970) Mustang fastback there. Okay, here's another 1970. This one says Mach 1 on it there. Big D Sinclair service station. Well, that one looks nice, doesn't it? You can see he's got it tubbed in the back. Yeah, that was nice. Which this one here beside it was nice also. And here's another nice pickup. This GMC Sierra. Oh, I just got a glance of something. Let me go back here to the bed and take another look. Wow, look at the way he did the wood grain in the bed there.
Oh.
They zoom up a little bit.
What if you got ones that are new?
Pretty neat.
Want to take a picture?
Yeah. The strips in there.
Oh, I love that.
That is neat. Look at the green bench seat interior in here. This is really neat looking. I like this. Look, he even took the wood grain and added it inside the cab here also.
One professional with a budget.
Yeah, that is well done, and it took a lot of time. Yeah, I'm glad I walked over to that one. That one is really nice. Which this one is too. Just completely different type of build. Chevelle sure just looks great. Look at that. Hey, like the way that thing sits low like that. I like it. We got some Buicks over here, GS's.
Yeah. I drive from Billtown down there.
Look how big that is. I almost live in that thing. Look at that one. Still got the spare on the side there. Now, are these what they call Dayton style wheels, where you just change the actually rim and the tire and the hub stays there? Hudson Super 6, what it says. He's got a good look on that, doesn't he? Jeep. Big Lincoln with the suicide doors in the back. Well, here's a 64. Looks like they brighten up the interior. Looks stock, but it sure does look bright. And there's a Riviera Pontiac. Wow, look at the color on that. It's kind of purple, lavender.
Look how low they got this thing dropped, man. It's fucking...
Oh yeah, it's low, isn't it?
No, you just do it.
Yeah, that's a little different there. And here's another 64 Chevrolet in bright red.
So your old route stops there. We picked up the next one further out. So somebody was telling me that I've seen it.
That sedan delivery is really nice there, isn't it? What does it say? It's 54 Chevrolet. There's another 59, and it looks like it's sitting low also. Got 3 two-barrels on it there. And is that a 409 or what would you say the engine there is? I remember a buddy of mine bought one of these. It's kind of a yellowish color, but when we were teenagers, he paid $600 for it. Things have definitely changed. But $600 too, he had to work hard to get $600 back during that period of time. Manual transmission, tilt steering. When was the last time you saw an orange Cadillac convertible? 64 model. Again, that's a really neat cruiser right there. There's a Gran Torino Sport. Now, have you ever saw one of these right here? A limousine? I don't even know what these cars are called. It's got a Chrysler symbol on the front. I'm thinking it's a Dodge of some kind. Oh, Cordoba. Chevelle there looks good, don't it? All blue and black.
I've seen this car 3 times.
Well, that's nice. We saw a car with a Charlie Brown theme a while ago. Now here's one with the Simpsons, it looks like. Did a lot of artwork to this, didn't he? Here on the other side has got a bunch of people from Cartoon Network. I see Rat Fink and Mickey and Tweety Bird and Sylvester. They got a lot going on there. One of those big Buick Roadmaster wagons. We saw one of those yesterday. Got a red Mercedes. And there's an American Motors Marlin. That's the first one I've seen here this weekend. And this back end, get over here under the tent. This always reminded me of the old Barracudas, the way it comes down. So Chrysler had the Barracuda, and American Motors had the Marlin. Or Plymouth, which is Chrysler Corporation. Bright paint on that little orange pickup they've turned into a convertible. Yeah, what is that right there? It says Angular Super. It's like a cute little car, isn't it? There's done a lot to it too. Dropped in that V8. Huh, it's neat. My wife saw this pink station wagon Friday and she fell in love with it. It is a pretty car. And here's a hearse again. It says the Undead Sled on the side there. And it makes you wonder, did they deliberately crack that to give it a ominous feel? But there is a real casket in the back here. All right. Good looking early 70s Camaro. Now this area that I'm in now, I wasn't even in, or I haven't even been to all weekend so far, but I do recognize some cars that I saw that were parked in other areas the past few days, and that's the problem with trying to film a car show sometimes. The cars that you filmed have moved to the area that you haven't filmed. So you wind up filming the same cars. And it won this big. I like to get around to every car, but that's kind of impossible. Look at that convertible Pontiac there. Yeah, I like that one. It's a nice GMC too. There's another one of those big ones that you can live in. So it's a Buick. There's a, I think, 62 wagon, I think. There's a Shelby Cobra replica. I bet those are fun to drive. I've never ridden in one. But I've always thought of them as being kind of like a big go-kart that goes really, really fast. I think that's a 65. This is a 64, 65. Yeah, I saw this one the other day too. I like the flame job on it here. Here's a Studebaker. Looks like they've dropped a Chevy engine in there. Here's one of the old Hurst O's. I wonder if it still has the lightning rods in there. See those 3 shifters there? Those are called lightning rods back in the day. Comes a 57 wagon with a custom grill there. It's a good looking Mustang there, isn't it? Love that fastback design there. I'm gonna have to ask somebody how these tents work, if it's a first come, first serve, or if you have to reserve a spot under a tent. I don't really know how that works. The old Boss 302 that hasn't been restored. Looks like that would be original paint. Maybe, you never know what's happened since, what is that, 1970? That's what, 55 years ago? Oh, Cutlass, I have one like that. Mine was a beige color. We got yellow 442 convertible there. I like the orange with the black wheels there. If you've heard the jets during the videos, the airport is right across the interstate over there, so we're really close, and they come flying right directly over the convention center grounds here.
Did you ever go to Indian Creek? Yeah.
Now, they do have a big American flag flying here, and they've got a bunch of fire trucks and emergency equipment out here on display. I like the stripe on this Chevy 2 wagon right here. It's all blacked out. Manual transmission. Notice they got the dump exhaust here in front of the back tire there also. Remember the movie California Kid? This is the Virginia Kid. Now 57's got a hood scoop and louvered hoods. Or hoods, plural. Well, louvered hood. And there's a Shelby. Some bright green in it. It says 35 Ford. That looks really good, doesn't it? I noticed he's got California plates on this one, right here. And there's another car with the Hemi Motor News stickers on them for the great race. Now this big 4-door truck probably would have been a work truck, so it's amazing that it survived here. Just put aftermarket gauges in this one here. Nice leather seat. beautiful, isn't it?
It's beautiful. I love the color on it.
Color on this old Corvette here. Got some striping on it and a palm tree on the door there. Two-tone blue and kind of blue-green interior there. Even got a palm tree on the valve covers there, which is a big block with 2 4s. They do have some old funny cars and stuff out here, which they'll start them up periodically during the day and let you see what they sound like, and they will pierce your ears for sure. He's mixing the fuel over there now, so we're probably going to start it up here in a few minutes. Okay, I come inside out of the sun for a little bit, and in here, all the vendors are in here, and they've got a lot of cars on display that they probably had them contracted to be made for their products to promote them. So anyway, I want to walk through here and look at a few of these. Hey, watch that red Chevy there, gets your attention when you walk in the door there with it chopped and lowered and flamed and blown, and yeah, they did a lot. Somebody's been busy, hasn't he? Look at the spikes on the grill. I'd be afraid I'd run into somebody at the red light and punch through the back of the car or something, I guess. Under these lights too, everything just kind of glistens. There's a blueprint engine set up over here. They can hook you up with about anything you want, probably. Engine and transmission wise. When I was a teenager, it seemed like there weren't that many options, but now they've got anything you can imagine just about in the wheel, and still coming out with new designs every day, I guess. Look at where that truck is displayed there with the, I guess, drive-in tray, drive-in restaurant. But anyway, I like that pink, and I guess you call it beige or very light yellow. Looks pretty nice. I'm telling you, these lights in here do all kind of things with the paint, the way it reflects. But anyway, I'm gonna walk through here and get a few of these, and I'll head back outside to the field that I haven't been in. Well, that red there's nice, isn't it? On the front. This is the pros pick right here. That is really nice. I mean, really nice. And this is the pros pick of the year nominee. Look at the flame job on this thing. Whoever did that with an airbrush is very talented. Chevy 2 Nova with a convertible conversion on it, it says. Now here's a Corvette Indy pace car. I think it's 78. Yes, 78 on the race date on the door. But when these came out, everybody talked about how these were going to be collector's items. And a lot of people bought them and put them in storage and just didn't put any miles on them. So now they are collector cars now, but there's so many of them, I think it's kept the price down on them because they made so many and so many of them got put back. And I could be wrong, but it seems like I see them a lot. And for pretty low prices too, a lot of times. You know, you do see some that are just way up there, but for the most part, they're pretty reasonable. I don't see any signage, but is this a half-scale Peterbilt? I've never seen one that small before. Yeah, I don't know the story behind this. This might be a thing. There might be more. I just never saw them before. This section over here, they've corralled several Oldsmobiles, it looks like. of the cars, wasn't it? Pretty shade of blue in it. Look at this 60 Chevy station wagon right here. Paint job there is a little different there, isn't it? That's cool, isn't it? The tailgate says sinister, the tag says evil. Well, isn't that cool, y'all? Got a matching trailer. I gotta get out of the way so I don't get ran over by this tractor.
Something you ought to do. And the panel jam, these tractors, jamboree is going on over there. It's off to a great price. Really cool stuff with you need. I'm thinking of it again.
69 Mach 1 there. There's the old Plymouth. This is my first time being over here this weekend in the field. There's the hillbilly limo right there. Got everything you need, even got an air exchanger up there on top. Yeah, I think I found all the AMC javelins. I see 5 of them over here anyway. Either javelins or AMXs. Yeah, it's not just javelins. There's several AMC cars are over in this area. Well, they got an American Motors banner there on their tent, so. AMC Ragtop. Now surely that blue one down there is not AMC. Actually, it is. It's an old Nash. I think Nash and some other company went in together and created the American Motors Corporation. Here comes a pizza eater. Look at this old 40 Econoline truck there. Nice paint scheme on this Nova right here. Orange and purple, or dark blue, I guess you'd call it. There's old stake bed truck. Sometime or flatbed that they fixed up there. Look, they made a chest out of this barrel back here. It's pretty neat why they did that. There's an old one right there, isn't it? It says DeSoto. Take a little closer look at this. Hey, well, I like the paint. That green really jumps out in between that burgundy, doesn't it? On this tan base color. Yeah, I like that. Nice rumble seat there. It says 1930 on the tag. So I guess that's what it is. Here's another one of those Pontiac Safari wagons. I think this was like the pink one we saw earlier today. That one has the great race stickers on it too there. I'm trying not to linger too long to try to get as many cars as I can. Because like I say, I haven't even been in this area this weekend. Hey, like that green and gray right there. I may have to cut the sound up on this right here because of the music that's playing. It's a nice truck. I know this delivery van right here was parked in another area because I remember seeing him one of these past 2 days. And here's Torino Row right here, I guess. I like that one right there. There is. And I like this one too. It says Gran Torino Sport.org. I think they're must be involved in restoring no Torinos or forgotten Ford muscle cars. And there goes another plane. So truck. I like the ornament he's got up on top there, if I can zoom in on it. It's a little like jet emblem up there. It's a little different color for that Nova there, isn't it? I don't remember seeing a lot of them that color. Truck snuck up behind me there. This is the one similar to the one we saw inside there a while ago in the, I guess in the showcase room you call it, where all the vendors were in there. I like the bright yellow on the Corvette there.
Yeah, when you go to a car show and you see the
I was walking behind this one. He's got a skull on fire back here. Kind of like a Ghost Rider or something. Is that a Studebaker right there? And an Oldsmobile. And there's a 70 Monte Carlo. Those Starliners. Look at that, there's an old Dodge. It says 47 model. There's an international truck. Probably early 50s. And there's another international truck. Okay, the blue one here is a 46, it says, and the red one is a 1940. Look at the parade we got coming down through here. Dodge Dart GTS. Okay, I was waiting for that song to get to the end there before I looked at this, but as you can see, here's a truck, and it's not unusual to see people make trailers out of these Coke coolers, but he made the whole bar stool table and everything there. He went a step beyond, which is, that's just really neat. Really, really neat. That was imaginative, I guess you would say. And look on the back here, they've got Tinkerbell. And it says powered by pixie dust. And it's written in, I guess what you would call Disney font down there in the script. That blue pickup there is pretty, isn't it? Getting really windy out here now, which is good. It's helping keep us cool. Another little Barracuda. There's a 57 Chevy. This old Dodge truck they fixed up here, that looks pretty good. Black and white with a red dividing pinstripe on it there. You know, I can still hear the music. If you've never been here, I'm pretty good ways from the building down there that the music's coming from the roof. Maybe I'm far enough away it's not picking up too much of it. Way to enjoy the car show there. Now look at that 442 right there. He's got some hoops on that one, don't he? A lot of them are parallel parked on the road that circles around the convention center out here. We'll walk down through and get a few of these are parked. I don't get hit out here in the road. Plymouth. I've seen several Plymouths this weekend. This red and black Chevelle Super Sport here, you need to go back and look at the old ads years ago. When they came out with this, they had one sitting there, it was red with black stripes like this. The windows were down and they had big ship ropes going through the windows and had it staked down to the ground. And they said they're going to turn it loose on a certain date, you know, to the public. And said for everybody else to just watch out. But anyway, that's a cool little ad if you want to go back and look at it. Here's another 60 Chevy that is sitting low. There's a blue truck sitting out in the field there. Here's a hot rod Sheriff Patrol, old 4-door 57 Chevy. You got a light bar on top. So don't go breaking the law right here. He will run you down. real police right there. How you like this blue on this car right here? I like that shade. Looks pretty good. There's kind of a purplish shade on that one. It says this is a 36 Auburn that's been heavily modified, but I think this was built for Alice Cooper. Yeah, the signage says that. But I think I saw this car like a year ago in Panama City Beach, Florida, at a car show they were having there. But it's a very different build for sure. Got some type of graveyard scene here, airbrushed on the back. And it's got a flame job that's got a few skeleton heads kind of blended in there. Well, that 57 no bad there, sharp and orange, isn't it? It's an orange metal flake. Here's another old police car. Okay, now I walked over here to the swap meet area, which is just across from the field. I see what looks to be some small block Chevy engines there. There's a 1961 283. Looks like it might be a Pontiac on the right there, the dark colored one. There's an old plug tester they would use years ago to check your spark plugs. Here's a Cosworth Vega, if you've ever heard of those. It didn't have your little standard 4-cylinder engine in it that had 50 horsepower or whatever it was. It's got this twin overhead cam engine in it here that packed a little bit more power than a regular Vega would have. It says that they're asking $17,500 for it. Numbers 502 552 5162. So there is some rarity to this car, so that might not be a bad price. And here's a boat if you want to go out boating. Like the name of it, it says Part-Time Pirate. I'm getting over here. There's a bunch of intakes that are used. There's a little spaceship. And he does have the prices written on there. That Teleram's $399 for the 2 4-barrels. That one's $599 for 2 4-barrels. And this is an old bumper car, isn't it? Asking $12.99 for that one.
Well, I seen some.
There's rat meat. Is that up on? Old Honda Trail 70 there. Yeah. There's a CB 350. Asking $650 for. Pretty neat. Flathead V8. Now here's your project car if you're looking for a project. And the good thing about this is you can build it the way you want it. orange 56 sedan delivery right there. You never know when you'll come across something that you need, and sometimes you'll come across something that you don't really need, you just want, and didn't even know you wanted it until you saw it. So that's one of the dangers. I wonder what kind that is over there. It says it's a 1950 Eagle, the first year of them. You got plenty of seats available if you need some new seats for your ride. Look at the paint on that one. Is that old Mercury right there? It's like a bunch of ride cars from an old amusement park, kiddie rides. There's some old boats. You got some old bikes over there. They've become very valuable over the years. This is a LaSalle, a black one there, and this yellow one here is a Hudson. That black one looks nice sitting under the shade. There it is. Orange barricaded with a black stripe. See, he's removed the door handles off this one right here. So Woody right here. GTO. Got the hideaways on it there. I like the solid white coupe over there. It's nice, isn't it? Yeah, got the thumbs up there.
Show that ball, that's weed.
Look at that one right there. It's green and black, and it's got the General Motors truck there on the fender. I know they put that on a lot of the bigger trucks, you know, like the 1.5 ton and stuff, but I don't see it that much on the pickups. I like that flame jump there. How do you like this right here? Let me show you the side of it. You got the Tasmanian Devil here, a cloud of dust behind it, and there he is driving it. I'm actually pretty tired. But again, thanks for watching. I'm gonna try to get a few shots of the cars leaving today. But again, I appreciate you watching the video. If you don't mind, subscribe and give us a thumbs up as always. And yeah, I can't thank you enough for watching the video and for sharing this with me. So anyway, may God bless you, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video. But for now, let's go watch some of these little classes go by.